It continues to be incredibly important that we conserve as much water as we can. Yesterday, we saw significant reduction in water use up until the afternoon. Unfortunately, as the evening went on and water use increased, this happened around the time that people came home from work. This took us back to a situation where we were using more water than we can produce. This trend cannot continue for us. If we do not reduce our water use, we are at risk of running out. We need your help to save water for the next few days while the crews continue to work on the problem. We're asking you today to reduce your water use an additional 25% of what you reduced yesterday. And we're hoping everyone can do just that little bit more. That's a few minutes off of your shower, skipping a few flushes, holding off on your load of laundry, holding off on your dishes. The boil water advisory for the community of Bowness remains in place. We are continuing to work with Alberta Health Services to sample and test the water to ensure it's safe before the advisory is lifted. The 9 water wagons remain in place in the community of Bowness to assist the residents. Due to the ongoing water main break, as a precautionary measure to help with the unnecessary use of water to ensure fire safety, a citywide fire ban remains in effect. This fire ban includes all city parks, and it will be in effect until further notice. We remain in stage 4 of water restrictions, and our community standards team will continue to take an education approach to gain compliance. As of this morning, our bylaw officers have attended 56 calls for misuse of water and attended 8 service calls for having a fire during a fire ban. It continues to be incredibly important to conserve this water, and we all need to do our part to make sure our city has access to water for public health and safety. So please, as you're looking at your day today, use 25% less water than you used yesterday, and we'll be able to hopefully stabilize that supply versus demand.
Our crews are still working around the clock, and overnight we were able to pump water from around the area of the break. This is necessary before we begin excavation. We are hopeful that later today we'll be able to fully expose the section of the feeder main to see the extent of the break. This will help us finalize our repair plans. We are continuing to shift drinking water from our Glenmar water treatment plant around the city. We're working that plant very hard to get water to everyone. What we've also been able to do is adjust some of the pumping around the city so that we're able to get water differently to some of the communities that we weren't before. So we're really adjusting our operations to what is still a very changing situation. Well, we did well to cut back yesterday. Unfortunately, our consumption rose in the evening hours at the time people came home. This current level of water use cannot continue. If we do not reduce our water use even further, we're at risk of running out. This is a massive break that cannot be repaired in a day or two. We're counting on all Calgarians, homeowners, businesses, many of those in the communities that use water in so very many different ways, just as we came together in the floods of 2013. To save all the water we can, we need everyone to do their part.